Upwork versus Fiverr. And I am here with Ihor from Worky, which is a very interesting new platform for you freelance folk and aspiring freelance folks. So Ihor, what's up? Where are you and how's it going?
Hello. Yes, thanks for having me. It's going well. I'm right now calling you from San Francisco, California, like the capital of the tech industry. Yeah, and I'll be really happy to contribute as much as I can with all my thoughts and with all my insights about the market, industry, and about what we are building. Yes, so thanks for having me. Let's rock and roll.
Awesome. So yeah, so for people that don't know about Worky, let's do a quick overview of that real quick before we get into what you are seeing as like the top in demand skills slash jobs for freelancers, and then also we'll talk about Upwork versus Fiverr. So yeah, what's the give people the introduction to your company here?
Yes, so Worky is like the simplest way for freelancers and for digital nomads to start a business. With Worky, we have
Mm,
100% focus on your personalization. So our technology allows you to, everything starts when you're building your business, everything starts with your personal website. So Worky
yeah.
builds your personal website automatically. You need just to provide your name, then the profession, what you do, and then we'll automatically generate content for your website. You need just to upload your photo, choose the domain name, and click publish. You're already live. Taking from there, as this moment, you are adding services, what you do, what kind of jobs you can provide. You are creating your schedule, your availability, your time slots, and your clients can not only book you for a time, but now your clients can also book you for jobs, for services. You are getting money directly to your account without any fees from Worky, and at the same time, we allow you to manage your back office out of the box. Client
Hmm.
management, management, time tracking, attachments, everything goes from Worky in one single place without any fees and without any monthly payments right now. So we will remain
Mm,
free, 100% free for a future. And right now, Worky is 100% free as well. The only one thing that we are also working on more professional packages, more professional
hmm.
plans with more customization, with more automation, and it's gonna be part of Worky Pro. So
Hmm.
feel free to boost your business and to really autopilot things with Worky.
Got it. Nice. Okay. So yeah, you guys can check it out. Like, this looks really cool. Like I was telling ER, like so many like freelancers, they will reach out to me. Either they're trying to get hired, and I'm like, okay, what's your profile? And they tell me like, well, I applied for Upwork, but I didn't get accepted because they don't
Yeah,
accept everyone. It's too crowded in some niches.
yeah,
And so I'm like, well, you either need that or LinkedIn. And then I was looking at this, and it looks like it just looks freaking sweet, and you can take payments from it and everything, kind of like an all-in-one solution for any sort of coach freelancer. And then it looks like you have a lot of like online tutors here, and so
yeah. So we have different
cool.
audiences right now, and with Worky, like our first audience that we are working with is those professionals that do appointments and private sessions. You can imagine private tutors, teachers. You can imagine coaches, health experts, mindful experts, etc. Those who having online video calls with our clients. At the same time,
Oh,
right now
video
we are
calls.
expanding to other verticals, like creative economy, digital nomads, software engineers. We already created Worky Jobs feature with time slots, with time tracking, with attachments. So we are stepping into the back office management for different niches. Yes, so
Mhm.
everything built across your personalization and across having like most complicated things really simple with Worky.
Mhm. Wow, yeah. Very robust system. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, you guys can check that out. Um And then, so yeah, let's get into the kind of one of the top questions that I get. So I just had a call with a subscriber, a consulting call with a subscriber yesterday. He's doing some freelancing, but wants to expand into a better niche. And he's like, Riley, what should I do? What services should I offer? What's hot right now? So what are you seeing as the top, freelancer services or digital nomad jobs, some people call it?
Yeah, before we'll step here in this niche, it's really like why it's so rushy right now. There are like multiple reasons behind that, and according to Forbes, until 2025, 50%, like half of the whole workforce in the world, is gonna be freelance, and the market growing like it's crazy, and the global freelance industry is already 1.5 trillion US dollars, and it's growing roughly 18% year to year. So like people moving to freelance because of like first thing is COVID. COVID pushed delivery to online. A lot of people were just like making a lot of things from home and without ability to go outside and meet with people. That is why people just get used to new reality. And right now, being on a hybrid, being on freelance or full remote, it's like new reality. And as a result, people are just like in search for what services they can provide and how they can work from different places, how they can be easy within their time management, and this is like main drivers for the industry itself. If you will ask me about like top freelance jobs right now in 2022 and 2023, so definitely I can say a lot about for example freelance writers, blogging. It's everything WordPress related. It's website flippers, it's website application creation, it's social media specialists like Facebook ads, etc., online tutoring and online coaching. So we can split these professions in the professions that are the most easiest to start. Like online tutoring is one of the most easiest to start. Online design, it's by the way, designers are the most high demanded freelance job in 2022, according to Upwork. Yeah, so this is gonna be like top jobs from my end. I am happy to give you some more details on.
Okay. So we have blogging, we have designing, and so within of those niches, we have niches. And so if someone were, obviously that requires a bit of bit of experience. And so for blogging, for example, let's say you're a pretty good writer, how would you advise someone to go and look at which niches to start with?
Yeah.
Or is that what you would advise with?
Yes, so my advice is like to see what you already have on the table. Like what's your background, right? Because in most cases, if we are talking specific about the blogging, in most cases, blogging it's sharing of your opinion on some things, right? You can be like lifestyle. It's one of the most popular in the niche of blogging. You can be some car review, tech review, some beauty review. Like in most cases, it goes like what's powers you and like what background you have. So based on these like three categories, you can like choose your direction and just like be attentive to what you do, like be structured in terms of your like content, in terms of your frequency, etc. And as a result, just push hard because like it's I can't tell you that there are like top 2 or 3 areas where you don't need to be in rush. Like every area, like if you want to be successful, you have to be in rush. One of the most easiest, by the way, to start, if you're talking about the easiest thing, is copywriting. Because in most cases, you just like working with the content You can do it without having video calls, without having consultations online. You're just taking this job from some Upwork, Fiverr, or other marketplaces. You are doing this job whenever it is like suitable for you, no matter what location, no matter what time zone. And in most cases, it's just rewrite of existing content. So you are, for example, your in how search engine optimization works. You have the content, and you have to include different keywords because Google algorithm it works based on keywords. As more keywords you have, as higher the website will go up. Right, so you do not need to produce the content like from the scratch with 100% of uniqueness. You can just take existing content and just rewrite it in your like native words, including the keywords. So it's really like it does not require you to have some education, some certification, etc., etc. You just like having these principles on your table, like as a to-do list, right,
Mm-hmm.
and the action plan. And you're just like doing rewrite, and in most cases, yeah, you are just limited by like hours in your day, because it
Yep.
you need to find a content, you need to rewrite the content, and you can't rewrite like hundreds of articles per day. So in most cases, you are limited maybe by 1 to 3 articles based on your skills per day, and you can get maybe 10 $50 per one article. So this is gonna be your limits for rewriting, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of rewriters who are using Worky because in most cases they can just place this as a service to their personal website and get booked to the job, manage jobs, share attachments, and the workflow looks really easy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Tutoring is also making a part here because what do you think when I am saying tutor? What goes on your minds, or like what's first niches?
Yeah, for me, English
Yeah, it's the
tutoring.
most common. But for example, you can do music tutoring, you can do sports tutoring, you can do some fast reading tutoring, you can do some literature tutoring. There could be numerous of verticals, right? If we are talking about language tutoring, definitely it's English, it's Spanish, it's German, it's different languages. There's only one thing that in most cases are like specific marketplaces for tutoring that do matchmaking you with a student, and they are definitely the English one is the most common one. But for example, if you don't want to be a tutor in English, you want to be a tutor, for example, in Italian, or maybe in some Baltic language, like Estonian language. There are like no marketplace for such languages, and in
Mm-hmm.
these cases, you are working on some unique content. So here you need to play how to find your audience, how to find your niche, and like how to build business out of
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. So tutoring, and so we have blogging, and then SEO writing is
it. Yeah,
something that many companies need. You can rewrite and kind of
yeah.
what I've had freelancers like take different articles about a subject, I send them all, and they mash them up into one. And we
Mm-hmm.
kind of make our own version. So kind of like content repurposing in the form of SEO, and then we have everything social media. So this is one thing I tell to people asking for what freelance services, everything social media. So, and then what's hot on social media
Yeah,
right now is TikTok. So influencer
yeah,
marketing, every company needs influencer marketing.
yeah.
And the hottest thing right now in that is TikTok. So help businesses get involved to TikTok. It's confusing to a lot of companies, and every company needs it. They need to get on there. So big opportunity right now, especially if you already understand TikTok a little bit. Offer that as a service. You're a TikTok marketing expert. Paid ads. Well, TikTok is not really a paid ads first. It's a content first thing. So you can help companies get into that. And so that's the hottest niche that I see right now in the digital marketing space.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and I can confirm that. We actually even work hiring freelancers in this vertical. So we work hiring freelancers into social media marketing, like managing content. Like it's crazy. It takes time. You need to work on structure, and you need to really invest into that space.
Yep.
TikTok, yeah, definitely. And by the way, we as a company almost on daily basis working with bloggers from different verticals and with content creators as well, because like creating unique content, it's something that really brings attention to your product.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There are like one more interesting category that I would like to discuss with you, and yeah, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Do you have do you work in your business by yourself, or you have an assistant?
I have an agency, so I have a team. So we're
Cool.
about a team of about 10.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Why I'm asking? Because one of the most easiest to start and the verticals that really is pretty trending right now. It's virtual personal assistant, PA, right, or virtual
Nice.
assistants. For example, in some point of time in the future, I will also look for such professional to support like my just daily routine. Because
Yeah.
today I was for 1 hour off for offline meetings, and in like yesterday evening, I had maybe 5 emails that were like not read. I was just having them into my to-do list. When I just came actually to our podcast uh, tonight, I opened my email after the day, and it's 166 emails.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 161 email for a day. So definitely I need some help.
Wow.
Like yeah, there are like different kind of emails, like legal, accounting, some partnership proposals, some recruitment stuff. So like it's just an example, right? When executives are like on higher levels, they do need assistance to schedule meetings, to schedule to book flights, reservations, accommodations, etc. It really takes time, and in most cases when you like working with different managers and you're focused on business development, you just don't have time, like literally don't have
Mm-hmm.
time for that. So this is why being a personal assistant, virtual personal assistant, is pretty easy,
Mm.
because you just like you have some rules you need to follow, like emails from this category goes here, making maybe preparing some action plan from the emails, maybe answering from some emails, booking something, rescheduling something. So this is just example, and yeah, you will find a lot of virtual assistants as you're doing right now. Yeah, so you can see
Yes.
confirmation here.
This is awesome, and it's something I've actually thought of, and it's something Tim Ferriss talks about in the 4 Hour Work Week, when he had his versatile email assistant. And email is the one of the biggest things, as you were saying.
Yeah.
But actually, so I actually share a virtual personal assistant right now with my two co-founders and friends.
You see.
But
Yeah.
she happens to be Thai here
Uh-huh.
physically in Thailand. So it's also a physical personal assistant, and she was
Awesome.
an executive assistant for some corporate executive. And then during COVID, that got canceled, and we kind of just like met her through friends of friends, and we're like you're awesome. Like, let's actually hire you, and we can split it between us three, split the cost. It's not that much, as you guys saw, for
Yeah.
some overseas assistant. And let me tell you guys, it's been awesome. So she does book flights. Like if we
Yeah,
need
right,
to
exactly.
order something, like, hey, I need a new like air purifier. Can you go find one online? Like online
Mm-hmm.
shopping stuff. And then obviously a bonus physical, they can, do anything like physical. Hey, go grab something at my house or something like that if they happen to be in your same city. But yeah, let me tell you guys, having a personal assistant has been awesome. You just have them on Messenger anytime you need something, and they just get it done.
Yeah, yeah, this is a great example. I can do one more example from my side, just that happened like a couple of days ago. One of our team member, she's having the anniversary at work. It's like 1 year, and
Yes.
especially when you having a small team, you really care about like everyone individually. So okay, we have anniversary, and everyone in the team is important, so we want to make it like a special day. So yeah, and the fact is that we all working from different locations. She's right now in Portugal. Right now, I'm in California. We do have a couple of other members, but we do not have the office where like it's easy to manage. So it's like different countries, and yeah. So the task is prepare some points what we can make a gift for she like short list of
Mhm.
gifts. Then how to find them, how to deliver them, how to make sure that it's gonna be something that she will like, etc. So we manage that hopefully, and thankfully to our team, we manage that like internally. But this is a great example of what like
Mhm.
where we may need the help of personal assistants.
Yep. I'm glad you brought that up. I was gonna say because that's
Yeah.
actually one of the main things that we've used Fernie for. Shout out is birthday parties and gifts, and so
Uh-huh.
all of our network of friends, and so she organized like uh, our birthday parties, Christmas parties, and so bonus she's in the same location, and now we're known to have the best birthday parties, and she just organizes everything from the balloons and you know security if it's needed, but yeah, for sending gifts or getting gifts for people,
Right.
as you said, is a yeah big thing.
Yeah, right. Yep. So this is it, like about the professions. Another one. There are like multiple of like photo basis. Like it's Flickr, it's someone splash. You know that like
Yeah, Flickr and
mostly if you
Unsplash, yeah.
yeah. Uh, One of the very popular profession in digital nomads is being a photographer,
Hmm.
making photos.
Hmm.
So like it's pretty easy, like not easy, but yeah, definitely you have to have some style and some direction. But how it works? You are just like picking an iPhone, like or any other smartphone with nice camera, or after some level you can become a photographer. You just like making a lot of photos, and you are just uploading them to this photo bases.
Hmm.
And in most cases, they are just paying you when someone downloaded this photo for maybe 10,000 times. So here it like work on demand, and if you do some photo in a good way, you can probably have some like paid photos as well. So this
Hmm.
is just an example that I can bring you here. We also do have photographers that using Worky for client management. For some maybe
Hmm.
wedding photographer, or maybe some corporate, maybe some like for example when you do some fundraising, you need to have some nice photos of the team, etc. So it's also kind of job. Yeah, and this is also a great way to start easy, because in most cases everyone uses a phone. You don't need to have the 14 Pro Max iPhone, like the
Hmm.
top brand, top niche. You can just go with some simple phone, just find the style that you
Hmm.
want, etc. Play with it and just upload, and you'll get paid based on demand.
So you upload it to Unsplash?
Like that, not Dropbox, but yeah. For example, Unsplash, they're like business profile, Flickr as well,
Hmm.
or any other like basis of photos. I'm not super familiar with them, but one
Hmm.
friend of mine, he was doing great job. He was hiring actually the models, uh,
Mm.
doing some nice background, some composition, and uploading that photos to the photo like stock photo stock.
Yeah, stock photo websites, and then so when
Yeah,
people go on and maybe like pay to use or license that photo, then you
yeah,
get paid?
yeah. This is how
Okay.
it works. And yeah,
Nice.
in most cases, you see these are like professional images. And the friend of mine, he was doing really great because he was hiring different models and doing some compositions, right? Some style on that. So really
Mhm.
investing, but getting great results as well. So like
So this is
in most
something that
cases, yeah.
I've I've heard of this, like you can upload like stock footage as well, and then you can create passive income over the years if you have like lots of
Mhm.
content out there.
Yeah, but in real world, it works that the time you invested into the job, the more you're investing, the more in resources you're investing, the more you're getting. So
Yeah.
here, yeah, here you can start from a simple smartphone
Hmm.
for making photos, and go to the level when you hiring models, hiring photographers, like hiring designers that will play with photos and upload
Mm-hmm.
professional pictures, and then you will get paid as well professionally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then obviously you can offer photo shoots in real life in your city if you want to too. Um,
Definitely,
cool. So yeah, if photography is your passion, guys, you can start with a phone. There you go.
definitely. Well, everything you need is like in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly. No excuses these days. Um, okay, cool. Um, cool. Shall we get into Upwork versus Fiverr? So,
Yeah, let's do
um,
it.
yeah, you are in this space. Some people ask me, what is the difference, pros and cons, and so what is your take?
Hmm. So these are like top companies in freelance space. Uh, they started with software developers, and it's as far as I know, right now it's biggest niche, the biggest piece of audience they do have. Talking about the Upwork, it's like the biggest platform for freelance as of 2022. Yeah, so Upwork having a leading space, and there are over 12 million registered freelancers on Upwork. So it's like
Hmm.
really huge. The Fiverr competes with it, and like I was also making some research on the Crunchbase. This Crunchbase is like big resource when you can find companies and their kind of funding history, their investment history, etc., and their acquisition
Mm.
history. So if you will open Crunchbase, you'll find
Mm.
that Fiverr, they actually did much more acquisitions comparing to Upwork. So in most cases,
Mm.
Fiverr, they are acquire companies, acquisition six, you see. In most
Mm.
cases, Fiverr, they are acquiring companies, and they are acquiring companies. When you acquire some company that is in your space, you're acquiring not only technology and people, you're also acquiring their audience. So this is one of the one of the way how to grow your business, right?
Hmm.
Uh, as far as I remember, Upwork they having a bit different strategy. Upwork they are just like being the biggest player on the market. They are just mostly growing organically and uh, based on yeah. Do we have here acquisition history? No, it seems like no, right? Yeah. Yeah, so as I mentioned, like Fiverr is much more active in acquisition space, and just in autumn last year, 1 year ago, Fiverr acquired one company that is pretty similar to what we built in Worky, but from different angle. They were actually
Hmm.
managing that company were managing relations between companies and freelancers. So if you are a company and if you want to hire a freelance guy, they will help you to build a workflow, contracts, invoicing, payments within that company. Yeah, so and if you will research their Fiverr acquisition story, they are also like acquiring companies in the space of business management software. So comparing to Upwork. But yeah,
Mm.
right now, what's the difference? The difference is that Fiverr they are having more focus mostly on creative economy,
Hmm.
while Upwork they're focusing mostly on software engineers and creative economy as a second
Hmm.
audience. But at the same time, they both have like similar audience. The thing is, the difference is in their size of the audience. Being on a marketplace, it's pretty tricky and it's pretty not too expensive. Like there are like pros and cons in every type of business. When you are a young guy, you are going to Upwork, to Fiverr, or any other marketplace to actually find clients, to find some new orders, etc. But it really takes time to get uh, to go through KYC from marketplace, to confirm your identity, to build your profile, and to get some first orders. In most cases, it's really hard to compete on the marketplaces
Mhm.
because, for example, like what's your rate? For example, if you will, let's assume you are a freelancer, right, and you're going
Mhm.
to Upwork. What typically you will think about hourly rate for
Like
yourself? Just
how
like
you gonna determine it?
yeah, yeah. Well, just for
Yeah.
yourself. Imagine yourself, just like any number. Give me some number.
Mhm. So yeah, here's my profile. It's 100 an hour.
Yeah. Oh, great, great. You have a
Yeah.
profile, and
Mhm.
yeah, so it's even easier. So it's your rate, right? $100 per hour. But if you will search for someone in your audience, in your niche, in most cases you will find some people from Asia or Eastern Europe or other like markets, and they will put not $100, but they will put $5. Yeah,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
here, if you, it's pretty hard to compete on the pricing. So the only one thing you can compete, it's your brand, it's your personal brand, it's your client feedbacks, right? And it's your rating. So this is the only thing you can compete. It's really hard to make it because when you are new to the marketplace, you can compete on the uh, clients because you do not have clients, right? You're just new, you just came. If you are new, you can compete on some like uh, personal brand because again, you do not have any clients. So you're starting to compete on the price to get some orders, maybe to build some kind of personalization. But at the end of the day, you can just lose the competition simply because would be you would be versus other freelancers that already is on the marketplace, have much more orders, some branding, some rating, and much cheaper. So yeah,
Mhm.
this is one of the like barriers to enter the marketplace.
Mhm.
Another one, in most cases, marketplaces, they are not managing your back office. So if you're talking about like accounting or paying taxes, so like no such functionality here. In most cases, it like goes to your shoulders, right? As additional pain of point for you to manage your business. So yeah, in most cases, they are good because you can find some clients, but you need to be really good into self positioning and into building your personal brand to get attention from the market.
Mhm. Yep. One thing I- I've looked at many freelance profiles, and make sure you have a video on there. So as you were
Yeah.
saying, you need to stand out some way. And so my profile video has been crucial for me. Make a great profile video. It introduces you exactly what you do, why you're different, your backgrounds, your case studies. Put some video testimonials on there.
Yeah.
It's like a mini webinar. It can be right there on your profile. And so when people reach out, the first thing I say is check out my profile video to learn more about me. Boom. And they
Hmm.
after they watch that, they're like, now they know everything about me, case studies, testimonials, and they're already sold.
It's like it's the same as having 5-15 minutes introductory call,
Yeah.
right? But you just don't need to schedule it because you already see what the person do, right? And the expertise is according to what you described. And afterwards, if it sounds good to you, for them, right, they can just ask you additional questions, clarify their like work offer, scope of work, etc., and just hop into development.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. That's one huge tip. So get a 5 to 15 minute profile video that's introduces you and kind of like a mini webinar of your whole process, and so they understand everything about you, and it answers all of their questions and objections, why you're different, etc.
Yeah.
And then also what's been working for me in the um, in the Upwork marketplaces, when someone reaches out, it gives me the link to their store. I'll record a Loom video, which
Mhm.
is
Overview.
it's actually now embedded right into Upwork. But so if they're already interested, I'll record a Loom video giving them some initial recommendations for their Amazon store, and that sets me apart right away because I'm getting some initial recommendations and value for free. So you guys
Yeah,
should
smart.
do that as well. Like
Mhm.
provide value up front for free, and then they'll be like, oh, they're providing all this for free up front, and that'll make them really interested to chat more.
Good one. I can also share a couple of insights and advices from our end. Yes, so yeah, let's assume you are new for the marketplace, right? You just came. Uh, there are like two options. Option one, you already have some work that you did, but not on the marketplace. And option two,
Mhm.
you don't have any work. So in any case, we suggest you create your portfolio. Just describe projects, right? Put it in place and try to get some feedback from the clients you worked before. Make it like in business we are calling it like social proof. It's pretty important to have social proof, like review on your work, not from you, but from the market, from someone that already worked with you. It could be your real clients, it could be your work colleague. Like any social proof, it's already big plus for your clients to understand what you do. So this is one thing. Another thing is really define your type of work to do. It means define your niche. Proof that you are specialist. You are like not super wide specialist, but proof that you are specialist in some concrete thing. That you can do this, but like really good, just like really good, and this is your like expertise in this area. So it's very important to be specific in terms of value you are delivering, because in most cases people paying for the expertise in some specific area. Yeah, and
Mhm.
in as more experience you have, as more money you'll get per hour, right?
Mhm.
Another thing is care about your admin thing, because when it goes to the real work, make sure that you will provide proper estimations. For myself, I've been working in consulting business before in Pricewaterhouse, and for us, estimations were like everything. When you are agreeing on scope of works, make sure you are providing clear estimations, and make
Mhm.
sure you won't fuck up on them. Because when you are providing estimations, you are providing some expectations that something will be done until some time. And as more clear it will be in your estimations, make sure that you will have like plan B, maybe just like estimate a bit more time for your self review. But yeah, it's about in most cases, like in 99% of cases, it's like quality versus quantity.
Mm.
Provide quality content. Be sure that your work is really what was agreed into the scope of works, and don't hesitate to deliver even more value. You know that like in most cases, like agencies, you can agree on some scope of agency. Okay, I want to have 10 logos for my business, and they are providing you with 10 logos, but then their manager comes to you and say, okay, you know what, we decided to give you 10 more like extra, because we will like work with you and just wanted you to have some more choice, like something, some extra value is always being appreciated by clients when they're ordering something from you. So like it's, you know, it's like strategic moves,
Yeah.
because in most cases a good client will bring you two more clients, because
Mm.
it's really it's in no matter what year is it, but in every year, in every day it's really hard to find good partner to work with. For myself, every day I'm receiving maybe 10 to 20 different emails from different companies proposing me something. software
Okay.
development, recruitment services, agencies, PR, like accounting, legal, etc. But when I have a demand for some work to do, I personally, my first thing to do is to ask my network, please recommend me someone. And it's much more cheaper than investing time into research, and it's much more cheaper rather than like going with some agencies that you don't know and you don't know what to expect. And in best case scenario, you can lose only time. In worst case, you can lose your reputation by having like bad deliverables and bad expectations, bad experience. So it really matters.
Yep.
Yeah, and caring about back office is always important. It's always important to know how you will get that money, how you will account them, how you will calculate your taxes, how you one of the great things that we did with Worky actually for freelancers. We in summer this year we announced partnership with Northwest Agent. This is one of the biggest companies in the US that helping our users to create their LLC. Limited liability company. What it means? It means that you can go
Yeah,
down and you
I've
can
heard of
go
them
up.
before. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I also
yeah.
love
So
Mercury. We can talk about that next.
yeah. So like how it works, maybe for listeners, for the audience, how it really works. Well, let's assume you are a freelance guy. Like let's assume you are creative economy or maybe a private tutor or maybe private coach, and you are making like $5,000 per month in gross, right? Like just money to your account for different services. And in most cases, you are individual and you have to pay taxes out of that. But when you will do LLC, you can make your expenses and put them in your business, and you will pay less taxes because you can include your expenses into the taxes.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you already have this, right?
Yeah, I have an LLC.
For
So yeah, so make sure you
yeah,
guys have an LLC. And people ask me this actually a good amount. How do I create an LLC? And there's different websites out there that you can do it for around 200, $300. And it looks like you guys have a special deal with them. So yeah, there you go.
yeah, it's easy, yeah, and yeah, we get very sweet deal for our audience. So it's only $29 for having LLC in the US. Yeah, it's not applicable for other like countries right now. We will work on that and we will provide more great partnerships soon. But yeah, so far it's a great way for our users to use this offer. For using this offer, you need just to create your Worky account, go to settings, and we have perks section in settings. And after that, you'll see the couple of simple steps to get your LLC established by Northwest Agent.
Awesome. And so I actually use Mercury, and I've told friends about this. I freaking love it. It is how how online banking should be. And so, yeah, tell people about Mercury for freelancers.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is another deal that we made with Mercury for our users. So Mercury is like, as you mentioned, this is like financial institutions that helps users to create their like account. It could be personal, it could be business account. And the deal from Work is when you will create your account and when you will have the transaction volume of $10,000 within 90 days, you'll get $250 in cash to your account. So yeah, so it's again, it's applicable for the US market, but it's a great way to start with your financials with Mercury. Yeah, and after that, use Northwest Agent offer from Worky as well to create your LLC. So yeah, we're just helping
There you go.
we're just helping audience to make it easy.
Yeah, business in a box right there. You need a bank account, you need an LLC. And so I've been helping, people who want to sell on Amazon. This is it. And I switched from Bank of America for my LLCs over to Mercury. And man, it's so nice. Like you can have unlimited
Yeah.
different checking accounts to like put chunks of money in for different things and give them different names. And you can switch between your LLCs, banking accounts, like just with a drop down without having to log out. If you have multiple companies, you can schedule like automatic recurring payments. So everything is like built in. And so it's built for digital companies, for startups. And so, yeah, if you're sick of shitty Bank of America or legacy bank, yeah, I'm I've been really excited about using Mercury. It's so nice.
Yeah, awesome to hear that. Yep. So this is like one of the examples what you can do, like to put your just like to your hobby to the next level, right?
Yep.
Because in most cases, like people that are successful, they are just doing what they do. In most cases, people that do what they want and what they like. Most cases, those people like doesn't work because they're just enjoying the life, enjoying the flow. But yeah, it's about growing yourself. It's about growing your capabilities, your clients, and it just goes as a wave, right?
Yeah.
It goes, and you are in the flow, and you are seeing more clients coming. But yeah, you have to be really passionate about what you do.
hmm And so, yeah, if you have a passion, guys, create a profile for it. And this looks like a really cool just profile for whatever that is, whether you're, just a passion thing or, trying to make, good money right away. Um, and then so obviously like reviews are built into here. Like how do the reviews work on
Uh-huh.
Worky?
So yeah, you did a great comment. So actually, we don't have reviews yet. So
Oh,
this is
okay.
the things that will come next year. Why? Because Worky is not a marketplace. So
Uh-huh.
Worky is designed for those freelancers and those professionals that already have their clients. So you are creating your personal website with Worky very easy in less than 1 minute, and you are just like adding services, adding some time slots, adding some description, and just sharing your website with your clients. So your clients already like know about you and will already work with you on recurring basis. And like work is great way to manage relations with your existing clients, to get paid from your existing clients without any fees from
Mm-hmm.
Worky side, manage your relations, manage the workflow. We will add reviews. It's one of the most demanded features right now at Worky. So we'll add reviews,
Mm-hmm.
but we will like make them in a smart way. The
Yeah.
problem on the marketplaces is that you can get reviews from anyone, but we are all human, right? We are like real people, and in some cases you can have like not the most pleasant experience with someone because maybe connection, maybe something happened, etc. And
Yeah.
sometimes someone could not like agree with something. And the thing on marketplace that like you will get a review, and the marketplace like Upwork, Fiverr, like Preply, they will publish this review no matter what. And as far as I know from our users, you can't argue much on that reviews, right? Yeah, so you're just getting like anything, you'll just get that, and
Mm-hmm.
it could be like totally not your fault, but you can
Yeah.
just get bad review, and it will stay with you, and it will push you to the down of the list.
Mm-hmm.
So with work, we want to do it in a more smartest way. We will not allow our users to edit a review, yeah, because it's like not fair. But we allow our users to like be more not selective, but like be like build their personal business in the way they want to have it, not in the way that marketplace want to have it. So yeah, it's
Okay.
coming. This month, by the way, we will have another huge product update. With right now we support just Stripe, but we are adding much more payment integrations. We'll add PayPal, Venmo, a couple of
Mm.
European providers with the same intent. We will allow our users in more pleasant ways to get paid to their account without any fees from work side. Because yeah, when you're on the marketplace, you will probably pay like 30%. fees, like average?
Yeah. Upwork takes, for those that don't know, Upwork takes 20%. Yeah. And so just out of the gate, and then Fiverr takes 30%, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is one of the things. Yeah. Let's be clear here. You are paying those percent because they are doing work for you, right? They are making you some money. They are finding client for you. So it's like fair business. The only one thing that Worky is like playing with, we are helping you when you already have clients. So we are just helping you to get rid of that thing or get rid of the middleman. So Worky is not a middleman here. We are just like software provider that really cares about our users and that really cares about how to build things easy and how to build things that will really help you to solve some problem.
Nice. Hey, what's up? I'm in.
Yeah,
Cool.
and
So yeah,
yeah,
this is
so
for my
mhm.
side consulting, like even for digital nomads, like um, like I said yesterday, like some people who find me on YouTube, they want a consultation on whatever for what to do for freelancing or how to be a digital nomad. And so yeah, this can be a place for them to book a call and pay for the consultation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, our first thing is website. As you can see, we already created content for you. So
Mm,
everything you need is to upload your photo and choose your domain name, your personal website address. You can anytime edit any content, so it's really easy. But yeah, so you're just setting your website, adding some photos, adding some landing pages, adding services, and it's really easy to go.
awesome.
Oh, looking nice. Yeah.
And I'm there.
Add add some customization. We have different templates as well. We have different styles. You can edit any section you want. And yeah, this is how it looks like.
Awesome. Cool. Well, let's see. Yeah, almost at an hour here. So see if we have any questions on YouTube. Vladimir Shaw, what's up? Thanks for watching, guys. So yeah, if you have any questions, post them in the comments. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Any other tips or topics you wanted to share before we go?
Yeah, so actually, yeah, like talking about freelancers and talking about the digital workspaces is the thing that I really care of because it's like kind of our future. We all moved to online due to COVID, and like like it's like things that were before COVID and things that are after COVID.
Mm,
And what we have after COVID, it's new reality, new way of doing business, new way of working. And it's like big trend right now. And this is definitely like hybrid will stay for 100%. I'm not sure about being 100% remote. It's also possible. But yeah, like the average on the market will be hybrid. Meetings, working from home, etc., being flexible.
hmm
And people are becoming freelancers because of flexibility,
hmm
because of being a boss for themselves. Much you probably heard about layoffs in tech industry right now. Amazon, Twitter, Meta, Stripe, a lot of guys,
hmm
Salesforce, and as far as I know from the latest researches, a lot of people will just start do freelancing. So this is another just push to
hmm
be a boss for yourself, to be independent, to work from pleasant locations,
hmm
to build a personal brand, to bring more value. Because when you're in corporation, it's really hard to deliver value. Like, come on, you are like one of the thousands, and
hmm
it's really hard to feel your importance
hmm
for something you do. It's like just small pieces, tiny pieces. Why people are doing startups? Because in startups, in our team, we are like small team. It's like 12 people. And yeah, we right now we're hiring, by the way, we're hiring head of product, head of growth, we're hiring email marketing guy, we're hiring software engineers. So you can go to Worky, check out our careers. Happy to talk to you. yeah, at the same time, why? Because people just like want to be important. It's one of our nature to be in some process, right? So yeah, like everything is changes, and
Hmm.
hopefully it changes for good. Yeah, and we just happy to be a part of those changes and to facilitate that as well, helping people be more like flexible, be
Hmm.
more personal, build like personal things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so happy to share our story, happy to answer any questions in case if anyone have some questions. I'm always open to talking and to maybe sharing some my experience, some thoughts, etc. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate our time spending with your audience, and I really believe it will help someone. Maybe
Yeah.
someone will become photographer or personal assistant. Maybe someone will start freelancing from this one. So yeah,
Yep.
really happy to bring some value. Really thankful for you for having me tonight. And yeah, if anything else you need from me, just let me know.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys can reach out if you have any questions. And here we are, it's still the beginning of the freelance revolution, and we're right in the thick of
Yay.
it right now. So exciting times.
Yep.
Alrighty. Cool, guys. I'll see you in the comments, and
Thank
make
you.
sure and share this with someone if you're still watching to the end who might enjoy this. And so thanks for watching.